Okay, this is going to be today's video review for Thursday, January the 7th, 2016 for Drummond Energy Bands. Please read our trading disclaimer. So today we had 12 system trades. 10 were winners, 2 were losers. And so that gives our today's system edge of 83%. And we've statistically gone through the numbers for many days over and over again using one of the same triple A setups. We have a couple of AAA edges that we use, but this one here is 87%, and today was 83%. So let's have a look quickly at these setups. So here you look at the left chart. We're just going to talk specifically about the stops and the targets and the entries, and then you can look at the rest of the charts as you go through the video by pausing them. But essentially, we look for strong dots above the solid white midline, pull back, and the dots are below this solid white midline. And then we look to sell this upper yellow. And generally we have a crest up in here, and that's why we got the down pink arrow. So we're looking for this upper yellow to be down. We look, excuse me, we're looking for price to flush down to this lower energy band here, and sometimes down to this lower energy band here on this chart. So the trade actually is taking place when the bricks go from green to red on this close right here, and our stop is placed 2 ticks above the high if the high is above the upper energy band. If not, we place our stop beyond the energy band for the short. And you can see that excuse me, the short ran directly right down into this lower energy band here and down into the left chart's lower green energy band before its V reversal. So plenty of opportunity to get 2 points on that trade. So next was this up green arrow buy. You can see the dots as they push lower, they cannot get below the solid white midline. And the next push down, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get down into this lower yellow here. And you notice this white dotted line here. This is our midline, it's in the way. And on the right chart we get strong dots here, weak dots there into a value support. So weak dot push into a value support buy for this midline. So opportunity to get long there. There's the stop. And we fulfilled not only the 3 FloBars upper pink energy band, but also the 6 FloBars. So plenty of opportunity on that one. Next, we had a short here. You can see on the trade chart. The next one for this down pink arrow was right here. And then we flushed on lower, and we had a buy opportunity down here. See the dots crawling weak. Popping higher up into the right hand chart. See, this is a strong dot here. This one right here was right on the line, but I think, even weathering the storm here, this upper yellow here, maintain price to continue lower. Then, excuse me, over to the right, this down pink arrow here, you can see the dot strong above the solid white. Below here, opportunity to get short there. Then we flush lower, and then you can see this is a weak dot scenario. We get a weak dot push right here. Remember, we're using the lower yellow here on the right, on the left chart, and these are weak dots. So the market just kind of goes sideways until it takes off. But you can see the energy is very weak for that opportunity. Now I've colored this one in a red arrow because you can see that if you were to take this weak dot push into the crest sell, you're way above the yellow area, this yellow area on the left, which is drawn right here. So it's a really bad idea because the whole trade is based on fading that yellow area. So that's not even a signal. Price comes lower. We get an opportunity to get short right here. We've got our strong dots here, and then they go weak. And there we are, weak. So, if we're taking a short here, we've got to place our stop above the upper energy band. The problem with the trade was the valley here held, and you can see the lower yellow was not down. This is key for these trades. So that one there would have been a loss, or, most people would have just exited at break even, but I'm calling it a loss. Next trade, strong dots, weak dot push into the crest, V reversal here, stop up here, good for a couple of points at least. This is the next one here I want to talk about. Price comes down. You can see we've got our strong dots, and then we have our weak dots right in through here. So if you're thinking that price is going to rally, this is about 10:01 right in here. This would be a losing trade if you're going to take that trade. There's a little bit of theory involved, but I'm calling it a loss. In other words, it could have been avoided quite easily. Strong dots, weak dots, comes down. Lower yellow's holding. This is a long trade. And that's going to be it. So if you have any questions and you want to learn a very simple and highly profitable method, send us an email at jb@drummondenergybands.com. Thank you.